Hello again. Just come out for a walk on a sunny September day, get some exercise, get my legs doing. And I thought I'd do a bit of guerrilla gardening while I'm here. I've got a pocket full of seeds that I've picked up everywhere. I've got hazelnuts, crab apples, conkers, acorns, ash keys, and I'm just going to drop them each side of this fence going up here. Make a nice hedge one day, maybe. Whether they grow or not, it's not up to me, but I'm going to give them a chance. I'll catch you in a minute. It's my seeding done. Didn't go very far. I have to do another load. You can see there's already hedges growing up the fence line. We'll see. You can see somebody's been in here blackberrying. And this is the last day you can pick blackberries because it's the 28th of September. After the 29th of September, they got the devil's spit on because when the devil was cast out of heaven, he fell to earth and landed in a bramble bush, which he cursed and then spat on. How they knew it was the 29th of September, I don't know, because I don't think September had been invented then. However, there are a couple of reasons why you shouldn't eat blackberries after then. Because the colder, moister weather, they can get a mould on them, which can make your tummy bad. Or this time of year, they may well have the larvae of fruit flies in them. Bit of extra protein. Lovely. There's one of the hawthorn berries in there. And sloes. You can see the sloes. They are very... they're not really sharp. They're got a lot of tannin in. Dry your mouth out. You wouldn't want to eat them. Yeah. But you make nice sloe gin with them. In my book, you're a bit late. You should have picked them last week on the autumn equinox. And then took them home, wash them under the tap, sit and prick each one with a fork or a knife. That'll take you about an hour. You need a pound of them. Put them in a big kilner jar. If you haven't got a big kilner jar, you've got to half it, put it into 2 or maybe even 4. Add 4 ounces of sugar and a bottle of cheap gin. Seal it up. Shake them once a week. Put them in a cold, dry, dark place. Shake it once a week for 4 weeks, and then shake it once a day for 2 weeks, and then shake it once a week until 21st December, the winter solstice, and you can drain it off and bottle it just in time for Christmas. I haven't done it this year because I still got a load from last year. So despite me making whiskey tasting videos and that, I don't actually drink a lot. You can also make sloe jelly with them, which you don't really need. You need quite a few. Put them in a saucepan, cover them with water, bring them to the boil, simmer them for a few minutes until they're all soft. Drain the liquid off, and the liquid is the stuff you need. Press it down through a sieve, get as much liquid out as you can. For every pound of liquid, for every pint of liquid, you add a pound of sugar. Stir it all in, bring it to the boil it rapidly for a few minutes. If you've got a jam thermometer, bring it to the jam, and that is lovely. Nice on toast, scones, or you can make your own jam tarts with it. It's delicious. You won't be able to buy it anywhere either, so it's worth the effort. You can see the leaves are just turning colour now. That's really heavy with sloes, that one, isn't it? Rose hips. I've never made rose hip syrup, so I don't know. I think that is Guelder rose there. Not sure. The new owner of this land planted all these trees about 20 years ago. Before then it was just a pasture field which he used to mow for hay. But down here in the flat bit next to the river there were two sort of noticeable depressions, which when I first saw them I thought it was old bomb craters from the Second World War. I've since found out they were early medieval carp ponds, which were tended by the monks from Malmesbury Abbey to provide the monks with fish on a Friday. I think that's a tradition that's nearly died out now, eating fish on a Friday. I don't know. If I get down the bottom here, I'll see if we can find the depressions. If not, they'll still be visible on the LiDAR or whatever, I expect. I was just going to say listen, there's not a sound, but then the crows started doing it and there was a bird. I think it was a wren in the hedgerow here. This is interesting. That is a spindle tree. I'm glad they've planted a couple of those, because there was a wild one further down here which I think has been crowded out and died off. Let's find out anyway. I've just come into the wood. You can just about make out this is quite a notable depression in the wood here. This is one of the old carp ponds. You can see the change of the grass as well, sort of marshy grass. It's still here. I don't know what sort of tree this is. Is it some sort of alder? I don't know, with these strange things on. I don't know. I think alder is a heavy hardwood used for putting into the, if you want to post in a river, because it doesn't rot. There are more. That one's got catkins on. And little cones or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, I suppose. I'm not sure whether some of these willows are the results of my guerrilla gardening years ago. I used to break bits off the willow tree down there and plug them into the side of the river here, but they have come and planted more in the meantime. So I don't know, I can't say for sure. Certainly in those positions, I think. This is a really nice spindle tree. When everything else is dying off and shedding their leaves, these come out in flower. In December and January, and have little orange seeds on them, which are gorgeous to look at. I'm not sure they're to eat. You can see the depression over there now, which is an old carp pond. See this thicket here on the right. I think that is actually just one tree. I don't know what it's called. Is it an aspen or something? Anyway, it wants to take over the world because it sends out roots and grows like daughter trees from the roots, which then put down roots and then grow out more and more and more and more. So they might be individual trees, but they're all part of the same system. Weird, isn't it? Used to be a lot smaller than that, but they've let it go now, because they used to mow all the young ones off, and that's where the spindle tree was, in there somewhere by a fence. But I think it's been crowded out and died, so I'm glad they've planted some new ones. You can see the willows haven't lost their leaves yet. It's quite late, really. We're into autumn now, past the autumn equinox. Quiet, innit? I can hear some people somewhere. Well, I was hoping to be able to show you some crayfish, or squirrels, or rabbits, or water voles, but I suspect there's too many dog walkers. They've all been scared away. Anyway, I've got to walk back home now up the hill, so I'll turn you off and put you away. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.